Hello, so in this video we will start with iteration number 3. After successfully doing iteration 1 and 2 and able to display the units from the file in one PickerView, it's time to go ahead and add the second PickerView. To plan this iteration, we go back to our steps. So step number 1 is the problem formulation. And we define two things in the problem formulation, the scope and the testing. So in the scope, what exactly are we going to do in this? We have a second PickerView that displays the same units. Right? Because we have two views and we have the units, so both it's the same set of units that go on both of them, and the user select the one they're going to convert from and the one they're going to convert to. So how are we going to test this? Then the user loads the app. Now we need to test the new things that we did, but we also need to run the test that we had before, because we may do something in this iteration that messes up what we have done before. So we need to confirm that the test we had from the previous iteration still works. Then the new test also works. So we're really running two tests. So we run test for iteration 2, the previous one, which confirms that units loaded in first view, PickerView. And then run this test where the units will load in second PickerView. It's going to be the same action, but we're looking at two different things. We're looking to make sure that the units are loaded in the second PickerView, which is our current iteration, but we're also looking to see that what we've done before is not affected, did not change, did not get stop working or anything like that. So that's the testing, and then we go to the solution formulation. And we have the model, the view, the controller. The model is the same, it's the same units. So same units, same model, no change. View, we will add another PickerView. And we learned from the previous iteration, so we need to connect that PickerView to a data source and a delegate. You can choose to use the same object that you used for the first one to be the second one, especially if it's going to be the same action. I need to have the same number of rows, the same number of components, the same content on each row, and basically whenever, like, everything on the both is the same, so it is logical to use the same controller. So connect the PickerView with the controller as its data source and delegate. And then in the controller, I really don't need to do anything, because since the number of components is going to be the same, I don't need to change or redefine the number of components and the number of row and the title. So I really don't need to do anything in the controller. So I go to the third step, which is the solution implementation, and because it's the same data, all what I need to do here is to add a second PickerView. I need to connect the PickerView to the controller as a data source and as a delegate, and really that's it. I don't need to do anything else, because the view controller is already programmed, it's already know what to do, everything will run fine. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's the storyboard. My first step is to bring another PickerView. So I bring it over here, then minimize, make it fit inside your app, and then connect by control, drag, make it a data source, control, drag, make it a delegate, and you're good. So let's do the testing. So we run the app again. When it loads, we're going to look at two places. This is our test for the current iteration. Yes, it has all the units. Excellent. Now we need to test the previous iteration. Yes, it has all the units. So my current iteration works and all previous iterations still work. So I am good to go. And here is our iteration number 4. And iteration number 3. So this is done deal. Now iteration number 4 is to convert 1 feet to 1 inch. So we need to make a conversion now and convert 1 feet to 1 inch. So in iteration 4, we're going to need to build a little bit more. I have the 2 units, but then I don't have yet the text or the label or the button. So we go ahead and start iteration 4. And I'll probably leave that to another video. This will be a short one, which is good. So we'll leave iteration 4 to another video.